Well, I never thought I'd be bringing this machine ever back onto the channel again, but here we are. This is the Zanussi top loader, Jetsytem XL1250, model TJS1397W. And we've got a solution to using with the lid open, so let's do some colours on Program D, non-fast colours 40. And you're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film. Assortment of today's products, we're going to be using Ariel biological powder, Lenore Spring Awakening. Despite what people are saying about the new formula, I see no difference. It smells just as good, and that's the only one I tend to like using. And here is a Floral Winter Rose scent beads from B&M and some Astonish non-bio stain remover for colours. I picked that up from Aldi, I think I did. If you can hear something in the background, that's just the sound of the dishwasher. Right, so I'm going to show you what I'm actually going to do. This stuff is, it's like window adhesive film from B&Q, and it actually does cling quite well to this. So yeah, so open her up, push down. So we're going to throw everything in first. Closest I'll probably ever get to using a top loader. Actually, sorry, we need to put the fragrance boosters in first. So I don't use the dispenser at the top because we use it with the lid open. And for those who've forgotten what this machine is called, she's called Sadie or Slim Sadie, a bit like Slim Shady, because she's a slim line. I think I might have some more stuff to wash actually. Oh, that's the dishwasher tablet gone in. We're going to have a look. Yep, 2 more from when I went down to London. There you go. Right, so then we do this, and now it's when it gets interesting. Right, so because I don't use a dispenser, as I know some people are going to get upset about this because some people say don't do this, but it's the only way I can get the powder into the machine. All I do is I just sprinkle on top like that, because that's going to be sealed off for us now. Right, I might as well show what I actually do. Pound, and I get 4 rolls of this length out of it. So it does cling. It's not weatherproof, which is a bit annoying because when you get a bit of water in there, so I always just try to make sure that this is all nice and like clean before we go putting any on. Because as I say, with normal top loaders you have a seal here, but on the Zanussi it's around the lid, which is the only downfall about it. Right, so here's how we go. So we go up like that, all the way to the back as best as you can, and then just solidly push down, and then just gently guide it forward. It needs to be as straight as possible, but I probably made a bit of a cock up there. Right. Unfortunately, there seems to be sprinkling of water from somewhere. I don't know what that is. But there you go. So what I do, push it down, and then just smooth it out. Make sure it's tensed up, and then fold it down the side of the machine. It doesn't need to be neat. It just needs to be enough for you to get it around. And there you go. As long as you've got that there and there, that is all you need to do. And then just peel it off at the end of the cycle or during the final spin as I do. And there you go. Because as long as you smooth it out at the front, that will form its own waterproof barrier there. And then it's up to the machine to do everything else. So setting the cycle, I'm going to do Program D non-fast colours 60. So the timer's slightly off itself here a bit. What I got to do is this. That's it. No options, because I want the machine to do the spin rinse. And spin speed is going to be set all the way up to maximum of 1250. And then we start the machine by that. For the lid, all I do is this. There you go, as long as you've got that. So switch the machine on, do that, and just go that's how it works. Now what this does, it will eventually wash all the adhesive off this, like to sort of clear it up. So I redirected those down, but I actually do have the mechanism still. So that's what happens. It will try to come up through here, as you see. Which is an unfortunate thing you can't help. There you go. Mix them with the detergent, and quite fast tumbles to do. I think the soap oil also helps make it clearer. That'll get very soft as well with the heat. But if this keeps working, then it means I'm able to maybe keep this machine. It was some door in, and I don't want to have to get rid. No, in fact, I don't know how the hell I'd trade this for anything either. But it's a good machine to use for light things. I do like slim top loaders. But yeah, that's very soft, you see. But good, because it directs all the water off. There you go. And the jet system's active on this. There, right, a bit more. Away. Can you hear any water running? It is the jet system. Oh, that smells so good, Ariel. Then what I do for the final rinse, I just cut a little hole here and I pour the conditioner in, because the spins go that way. The only thing you've got to watch out for, what this needs to hold back, are the spin rinses. It's very satisfying though. I'm glad. This is the third video I've had of this machine. I've had it for 3 years nearly. So we're heating up to 40 pretty much, or I think we already have. So we've just gone past program D. So we're, yeah, jet system is still active. So yes, there are little imperfections, because once water gets under there, it will no longer stick, but it's the best thing I can do. As long as that bit stays intact, we're fine. Because realistically, what I do is this. I always... I take that out. I never need it. And kind of in a way, you can sort of have the lid down if you need it to. See? Like that. You also do that. So I want to see what's going on. That's part of the machine. If anyone ever did want this off me. There you go. Right, we're on the first intermediate spin. To get a bit interesting. Yeah. Here we go. So does the 450 burst first. Watch this. Look how it held that. Not a single drop. Not a single drop was spilled. The only thing you do get is that. Look at that. Didn't even affect that at all. So that's how good it is. You only need to get that because that's soft at the moment from being hot. Once cold water hits that, it sort of solidifies again. You can see the spin rinses too. How about there? Would it do any different now? We really like it there. Oh, that's hot. Here we go again. $6.50. $8.50. $1,000. You see? That's it. I wish they did spin films like that. Not want to put your hand against that. You get that lifting up there, probably a little bit of water's gone there. You might get a bit of spillage here and there, but it's not anything like what. Oh, that's split, that's why. Oh well, that's fine, but it won't breach that. Satisfying to watch, and then on the final spin up, when that hits 1,000, I turn it off. Just do that then, get rid of it off there. Hopefully you might get some, well, I don't know how unbalanced this can go. I have seen this machine get unbalanced. Right, there you go, filling with cold water now. There you go, and it rinses all the soap off that and makes that all solid again. But it's now cold water. Look at that, how satisfying that is to watch. Yeah, that's getting solid now because it's getting cold, that water. Yeah. It helps wash off all the soap. So fast tumbles. See, that's like a distribution tumble what we do there. That's already getting solid again. There you go, that's getting solid now. I can always look, push it down, get the water going to all the corners. You're going to see the spin rinse in a bit. go, so we're filled. That's now, see, nice and solid again. Right, and then we'll see what happens. And here's the spin rinse. We do 2 of them. There you go, ready? Hey! That's aerial that gets that sudsy. But look at that. That withholds that. As long as it can hold the spin rinse, we're fine. Look at that, it's a distribution. God, you won't want that to spin, bloody hell. We only spin rinse on the first one, I think. And another spin rinse. See how we do. Look at that, that is epic. I love that. It's just fun watching. I think it's a short time, I think we're now going to drain in a second. I think it was another rinse we do with spin rinse. I think it's the final rinse as well we do. Right, second intermediate spin, 1000 RPM, as for all the intermediate spins are. So it's a good solution. If anyone has a similar top loader, try and get yourself some of this. Unbalanced, I think. There might not be. That's up to 650. That's good, that's the bulk of the water out of that. Would love more. There we go. This would be the full spin now. Smooth. 650. Oh, 850 with monograting. Hey. I forgot to bloody put that in. I'll be careful that going through. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Take it back now, y'all. where this shakes and vibrates. Glad I've got to film this again. Right, second rinse. There you are. Throwing it in cold water again to keep it solid. Jetsytem picking anything, and that's distribution tumbles again. And next will be the final rinse. I'll show you what we do to put the air conditioner in. This is only like the 5th cycle this machine's ever done in the time of I've had her. There you are. The other thing I could do is get the seal off the lid and put it along that, but to be honest I like it just being nice and flat, because then you know it creates that runoff for everything down here. It's a lot of water we use on the rinses, yeah. See, nice deep level that'll be. I think we do a spin rinse on this one. There you go. A little bit deeper. Third and final intermediate spin. I like when it got a drain here, that. It's the bathtub there, it's up because the pipe works. Funny, the last time I filmed this we washed shirts in there as well. This came into the kitchen back in London after the Garenia used logic blew itself. There we go. Oh, that's unbalanced. That might not spin that. Bloody hell. Woo! She took that, bloody hell. It's a little bit sudsy though, but that's because the water's been a bit more spinning. Oh, that's... There we go. what I do for the final rinse. So what I'm going to do is cut a little hole here. Right there. That's it. All I need to do, open that, pour in. Because that won't get any water there, all I need to do is pour that back out like that. Cover it up again. Oh, we're shaking around a lot of stuff. Billy bomb. Yep, that's ready. Very quiet pump. There we go. So what we do? Open up. Might get it everywhere, but oh well. Yeah, as usual. And if any spills like that, I just go. Let's see, push it all through. And that's it. And then what I can do, pour a bit of water there. Pour through there. If it makes any mess on there, see that? You just push it all back down there. There you go, all done. So yeah, a bit annoying, but that's what you do. But it works. Oh, I'm so glad I got to film this again. Proper cold water on there now. The slow tumbles, and then we do. There is a spin rinse at the top. I told you we do a spin rinse. Oh wow, it's very unbalanced. Let's step up a bit. Way! That's one way to get the conditioner through. There we go, look at that. I'm glad we do it on the final rinse because it's good, you know, conditioner and everything. So water's shut off, hoses are draining out. The distribution tumbles now we do. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this because it's nice to film something in the collection that hasn't been shown for a while that you guys probably mostly forgot I had. Another spin rinse. Whoa! 250 RPM spin rinse though, that's very jumpy. Crazy stuff. Okay, we're on the final spin, 1250 RPM. Oh no, that's not my bollocks. It's a bit. .450 RPM. Wait. Chug. Does like a rhythm spin bass, does the same thing. Go. Is this the final run pop now? If we go straight to 850 in one go. Smooth. There we go. That's 850 to 900. Yeah, 900 there. In there. Now got to 1,000. It does come out quite dry for 450 though. It's not having a slimmer drop. We can what I do. There we are. lid closed on this channel. And I'll bring you nice and close. Once that stops spinning. I'm so glad we got to film that. Wibble wobble. And I just go around the top like so. That's all the anti-tangle now. Because otherwise you don't get all this water out here. There's just the anti-tangle there. Oh, not want that happening. Just have the drawer there. Now what I do here, because that is now on the finish, so what I do to unlock the lid, close, and then that'll be finished in a second and it'll pop up. Unfortunately, we don't get the automatic drum repositioning like Miele ones. We go all the way back round and then stop. There you go. So, yeah, they are spun dry quite well for that. Considering it's a thinner drum, then you know, shall have a drum in there. Well, so small. What was that? No, just it. Anyway, fold down. Alright, so that was the Zanussi Jetsytem 1250XL, or the XL1250 TJS1397W top loader that I received from Dorian, from Hooverlux. Back in service, working well, and yeah, probably going to try and do some more videos. She needs to do a Tide video, so I may line that up next to do. I got one more machine to reveal, which I'm probably going to do after this now. Not as in not now, not today, but tomorrow maybe, or something. And then we'll see how we go. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Good to have this one back. Slim Sadie. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.